Struggling to create clean professional drawings? You are not alone. In this video, I will show you exactly how to do it using Synapse directly in your web browser. If you want to try Synapse yourself, check the link in the description box to use Synapse for free. Now, let's get started and create a clean professional section drawing step by step using Synapse. Let's open Synapse in the browser. Here you can see the studio apartment project that I was already working on. I will just open this file, so here you can see my kitchen floor plan. And in this project, we need to cut a section from here. To do that, I will go to the top toolbar, select the line tool and draw a simple line. One click, second click, and that's it. Now, from the right hand side, you can easily change the color and the stroke thickness. Once the baseline is ready, I'll go back to the toolbar and select the wall tool. I'm setting the wall height to 10 feet like this. You can see the wall is extending outside the frame. So, I will just select it, drag it down a bit. Now, I will align this wall with my floor plan. Next, I will select the wall and from the properties panel on the right, I will change the wall fill color. I am adding a gray fill and then I will change the stroke color to black. If you want the exact same gray color as the floor plan, just use the eyedropper tool and pick it directly from there. Super convenient. Now, I will change the wall thickness to 9 inches and our wall is ready. I am using a solid fill here, but you can also add a hatch if you prefer. Next, I will take the polyline tool and start working on the tile layer. I will draw a simple shape like this, change the stroke color to black and reduce the stroke thickness to 0.4. If you want, you can also add a fill. I am going with a lighter gray here and that's our wall detail done. Now, let's move on to the cabinet details. Here you can see we have the under slab cabinet and overhead cabinet. So we will draw both. First, I will create a 3-inch stand for the under slab cabinet. I will select it, go to the properties panel, change the color to black, add a fill and reduce the stroke thickness. I will just copy and paste it using the command Ctrl+C and Ctrl+V. Now, I will create some rough reference lines to guide me. I'm using the polyline tool. I will enter a 3-inch offset, a cabinet depth of 24 inches and a cabinet height of 30 inches. Then again the depth of 24 inches. This is just for reference. We will add details later. Now I will place the stand here. For the overhead cabinets, I will again use the polyline tool. I will leave a 24 inches gap. Set the depth to 12 inches and the height to 36 inches. That gives me clear reference. Now, let's add details to the overhead cabinet. I will take the polyline tool again and start adding the plyboard or MDF boards, whichever you prefer for your interiors. I will draw one board, then another one below it. This is where the lighting will go. Next, I will create the carcass of the cabinet. Once that's done, I will delete the reference lines. Now, I will draw the shutter. I'm leaving a 1.5-inch groove, so it's easy to open the shutter without the handle. Now, using the polyline tool again, you will notice Synapse automatically detects the center point, which makes it really easy to add internal partitions. This helps us organize shelves inside the cabinet. Now, I will select everything, change the stroke color and set the stroke thickness to 0.4. One thing I forgot earlier is to add the lighting groove. So, let's add that now. I will delete this part and redraw it. I will add 1-inch depth, leave a 3-inch gap and then create a groove of 0.5 inches. This groove is where the LED strip light will sit. I will select it and adjust the stroke color and thickness. Very simple. You will notice I am using closed shapes instead of just lines. That's because later it becomes really easy to add fills, hatches or textures. Now, Let's work on the under slab cabinet. I will start with the granite slab using the polyline tool and entering all the dimensions. The granite thickness is 1 inch. I will change the stroke color and the thicknesses. To show the chamfered edge, I will add a small line here and adjust the line cap so it blends nicely. Next, I will draw the cabinet carcass. Starting with the back plyboard, I will delete the reference and adjust the strokes. Now, I will add the drawer divisions. Synapse automatically finds the center of the board, which makes it really quick. I am adding 2 drawers here. Using the polyline tool, I will draw the drawer front and add a chamfered groove so it's easy to open. If the shape looks off, just double click and adjust it. Super easy. Now, I will add an MDF board in the front to prevent dust from entering the drawer. I will copy and paste the drawer to create the second one. Under the granite, I will add another plyboard and then add a vertical board to close the cabinet. Now the drawer is ready. We can also add a LED strip under the granite. I will slightly reduce the drawer depth and leave space at the top for the light. I will adjust everything so the detail looks clean and balanced. In this space, I will add the LED light. I will draw a small groove using the polyline tool. Then I will use the circle tool, reduce the thickness to 0.2 and use a yellow or orange color to represent the LED strip light. I will repeat the same detail on the overhead cabinet. These small details really helps on site. Contractors can immediately understand the intent. Now, I will add the back of the drawers using the rectangular tool. I will also add a front board to stop dust from entering the base cabinet, and at this point the section detail is almost complete. To show how the drawer is opening, I will trace the drawer shape, move it forward, change the stroke color to gray and convert it to a dashed line. I will also adjust the dash setting so it looks clean. You can see how much more relatable the drawing looks with these small additions. Now, let's add some colors. I will select the granite and apply a dark gray fill. For the boards, I will use the eyedropper tool to pick brown color from the floor plan, or you can use a hex code or a color palette. I will apply the same color to all the shapes. For the backboards, I will use a lighter brown to show the depth. I will quickly arrange the layers from the layer panel. Earlier, I removed the strokes, but I think it looks better with them. So, I will add a very thin stroke of 0.2. Now, I will repeat the same process for the upper cabinets. I will add a back panel using the rectangular tool and giving it a lighter fill. If something isn't visible, just adjust the layer order. Now, I will add few storage boxes inside the drawers purely for representation. You can add organizers, bottles, utensils. These little elements really bring the drawing to life, and honestly, they take less than 1 minute to create. Now, I will take the text tool and start adding annotations. Materials, finishes, cabinet details, lighting notes, everything a carpenter needs on site. I will use the polyline tool for the arrows and the circular tool for the annotation markers. You can copy paste these markers for other notes like this for the strip light. You can also add dimensions using the dimension tool. And that's it. Your section drawing is ready. To share it, go to the top right corner, click on share, add your teammates or clients by email and give them viewer or editor access. And that's it for the tutorial. I hope this helped you understand how to create section drawings efficiently inside Synapse. If you are new here, I have already shared few previous tutorials on Synapse, so make sure to check those out too. And I'll be coming up with more such tutorials, architectural drawings, workflows, and presentation techniques for architects and designers. So make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, happy designing. Bye bye.